This is lesson 1B of Jay Teaches Reading for All. Lesson 1A is up here because we're going to do a review. Normally I go back 2 lessons, but we only have 1 lesson to go back to. So we'll go back to that lesson. And students, tell me the sound of the A, the short sound. Apple. And teachers, you can do some dot to dots, capital A, small a, if you're doing printing, and have students review once or twice tracing, and then once or twice on their own. So that'll be the review for the A. And we're into our new letter. Our new letter is N. This is capital N, small n. N makes the sound N, as in nut. So, teachers, I would like you, well, back up. Mr. J, those not doing the printing, you can skip to the section where we are learning to say these 3 words. Those who are doing the printing and have your printing book, get your printing book out. If not, dot to dot time. And the capital A, I like to make it this way for young students. I like to have them make the left side first, then the right side, of course going straight down, and then going to the top of the first line and connecting to the bottom of the second line. For the small n, straight line down, and then come up that line and make a hill. No, you do not take your pencil off the paper. Teachers, students will tend to pick up their pencil when they shouldn't. No big deal, but just help them to do that right. So I'm going to have you teachers press pause and have your student practice 2 or 3 capital N's, 2 or 3 small n's, both tracing and on their own, saying the N sound after each one until you are sure they know that sound. Press pause. Now, we're going to read 3 new words. And here's how we're going to do this. I'm going to sound them out slowly from left to right, and then say the word at a normal speed. So first word, an, like an apple, an orange, an Indian. Next one's a girl's name. And notice that a person's name always has a capital letter as the first letter. And the next one is a girl's name as well, so there's a capital N here. Nan. So we have the 3 new words. Teachers, when you help the student, I want you to help the student just like I did by going slowly, sounding out each letter. You can ask the student, do you remember the sound A makes? A, that's right, so it starts A. Remember the sound N makes? N, nut. So we got A, N, and. So that'll help them. They'll get the hang of it. I mean, at first, it's, something new. It's going to be slow at first, but they will get the hang of sounding out words from left to right. And what I'd like you to do now, teachers, is have them sound these words out. And I realize I should have put this in a better position for you. Have them practice these words for you, 2-3 times each. It doesn't have to be mastery, but just get them used to sounding out words from left to right. And for you as a teacher, getting you used to teaching phonetically. Press pause. All right, now we're going to do a spelling test. For the students who already know how to print, that's great. For those who don't, well, before the spelling test, I think we better have printing practice, actually. And even those students who know how to print, I think it would be a good idea to have them actually print the word. You don't have to use dot to dot, of course, but print the word and then say it. Print the word, say it. And for those students who are using dot to dot, have them trace over it, say it, and have them practice on their own, A-N, and then say an. Same thing with the other two. And, just once or twice is fine. Again, we're not looking for mastery at this stage. Press pause. Now we're going to the spelling test. For those teachers who are using the cutouts, you're going to need a capital A, 2 small n's, a capital N, and I think that should cover it. Capital A, capital N, 2 small n's, small a. I don't know if I mentioned that. Get those letters ready for the student, give the student the spelling test, and I believe it would be a good idea to cover those words up. We don't want any peeking, do we? All right, press pause. Hope the students did well on the spelling test. In lesson 2, which is the next lesson, we'll be introducing B. So we will be introducing B, and I will be heading there now. Hope you'll be there soon.